Alright, today what we're doing is we're resurfacing this carport here. All this paint was peeling off from the previous paint job. They didn't sand or grind off the top layer, so it's all just peeling off. So we're going through with this DiamondBrush here and removing all this old paint, and we're getting it back to a paintable surface. So this is the stuff that we've done, and you can see how it's taken off just the top layer. There's a few places, like right here, all around that the trial dipped in a little too much. We'll have to go back through there and hit that with just an angle grinder with a diamond blade on it, just to polish those up to get them ready. Here's a pretty bad one. So you got a few of these around. So like I said, we'll just have a diamond blade on our angle grinder. We'll just go and knock those flat and make them look okay. And once it dries, we're going to clean it off again with some soap and water, and then she should be all ready. Have a new surface for painting or epoxy or whatever the homeowner wants to do. So this is just a regular 17-inch orbital buffer, and it's got the diamond bit on the bottom of it here. It's got these little blades all the way around it, and it basically just scrapes the paint right off the surface. And I've got the hose, and I actually take the hose and the electrical cord and throw it up on my shoulder here, so I can run it and have the water. If I need to spray it while it's going, I could do it with one hand. I rest this up against my belt down here, and then the other hand I use the trigger to keep it going. And with the hand I'm using the camera with, I usually take and just spray in front of where I'm going, so I can keep up with it and keep it all nice and wet. You could do it wet or dry, but the dry, you're supposed to have a shop vac attachment on there, so it sucks the dust up so you don't get it down your lungs and stuff and make it too dusty. The wet method's just a little bit cleaner, except for actually having to mop this up, but it doesn't get dust all over the place, so you don't have to go back, especially like in the basements and stuff. Let's see if we can get a little shot of us actually doing it here. Okay, so that's how it works. You can see right there is a little low spot. I just have to go over it till it gets to about that color. There, this is starting to get a little too dry right there. But yeah, just do that all over the surface and get it all scraped up. Usually I go about 5 feet or so. So this next trip across, I'm going to go back there and spray it forward, and use a push broom and just push it forward, spray it, and then push it forward, and then just use the hose and spray off the rest of the dust that's left on there forward, and then you should be ready to keep moving on, and then come back through and do your final cleanup with some soap and water. Remove any grease and everything off the top surface, and you'll be ready to paint or whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Also, you can usually rent this type of machine at your local rental shop. I got this one from Cook's Rental in Mount Airy, North Carolina. But Home Depot has them all for rent all over the nation. If you're needing something like this, this one is just for removing paint and epoxy and any kind of glued surface. Like if you're in the basement and you had carpet glued down, you ripped it up, and you just need to remove that glue and stuff, this is great for it. They also sell a resurfacing tool just for cement if your top coat was a little bit scratched up and discolored, and you wanted to go back and clean the whole top surface off. They sell one that's got like 3 times, I think this got 10, so the other one has like 30 blades going straight down, and it's actually a resurfacing tool, and it actually cuts the cement down just a hair to make everything nice and smooth again. So they also have that at Home Depot, and also there if you're wanting to rent one of those. Yeah, so please like, share, subscribe, and I hope this helped.